Hi everyone. You know who I am. We are in the garage. I figured I'd go ahead and do a little bit of what's going on. Took the goat out, which is on the right hand side of me, which should be on... Well, anyway, I took it out on Monday, which is today's Friday. Took it out, got her inspected, state inspection, another $21 to the state. And I had to have the rotor covers that I was put on and the fork covers that was put on that I got my hands on it, and the left hand side one covered up the state inspection, which the inspector said, well, we can't put it on top of the cover, new inspection sticker on top of the cover, because too easily to be removed and put on another bike. No problem. He put up on the fairing. I have no problem with it, especially since this year's is actually a blue, which actually matches the bike. It blends in to the point where it's hard to see. Cool. But I did get, while I was out on the road, something that I didn't make a video, I can't remember if I made it up or not before I lost the, lost my laptop, which is knee guards. Got the Thors. I bought them last month through Motorcycle Superstore since they had a sale for free shipping. Happened to pick these up for $13.95. I did have used them a couple times, and you know, I don't have anything, knowledge of anything to compare them to any other shin guards or knee guards. I'll tell you. So far, I'm happy with them. They are an add-on to add to my other gear, which I don't have a whole lot of gear. I'm still building it up, and I figured that'd be a nice add-on to it. I do have the gloves that has the knuckle protections and the slide on the palm, but I mean, they're not fantastic. I don't spend a lot for my gear. I try to spend as much as possible, but with limited funds, hey, you do what you got to do. But you be safe with it too. The GPS, the Magellan I got my hands on, just the old 1440, a few years old. It did get me home, which I knew, of course, no problem. It just, I want to make sure that even though it didn't look like it knew my route, it knew my route. It just used different names other than what I'm used to, and the roads didn't quite match up to what I was looking at. But it picked it up, no problem, did very well. Go, running beautiful. I did have an issue with the front brake caliper whenever I put the new pads on, the new rotor. I should have cleaned up the pistons on the caliper. Instead, I just pushed them in, put on, caused a sticking issue. Whenever I came home, I took it all apart. I wanted to relube anyway because I use a silicone-based lube to lube the slides because of the problems I had last year, and I didn't have that whenever I redid it a month ago. So what I did is I pushed out the cylinders, cleaned them up. Now they are still hanging up a teeny bit. That should go away in time. I mean, it shouldn't take long for that to go away. But yeah, I fixed that. What else? That's about it. MuzzleMike's life is slowly getting back together. I'm getting the garage tables put away. Still have grass to cut, but we got rain coming in through, so it's more or less, hey, hit and miss, trying to get the grass dried out enough so I can get it cut. My grass is pretty tall, as Navy Thomas 8 can verify, so whenever he left, it's just even taller now. Had a great time having Navy Thomas 8 here. Hey, if you guys can have anybody over, like Thomas, have them over. You'll have a great time. I mean, it's just a fact of life. You just click. It all works out well. But yeah, I'm playing on. I've got some toys I'm playing with. One of them is I got my hands on a remote to the Wi-Fi pack to the H2. GoPro H2, and also the remote itself, which is all I have it on my handlebars. And I'm working with it. I do enjoy turning the computer camera on and off whenever I'm not recording on rides. That way I'm not wasting that much battery, and I'm also not wasting card space, which, I mean, card space to me is getting to the point of I've got another 32 gig card. Card space is getting to the point where I'm not really worried too much about it now, but why have to sit through all that video just to cut it out? Downfall on it is there's times whenever you are not recording, you wish you had caught something on it, which is, I mean, everything has up and down sides, so you just deal with it. But it's just basically deal with it, and I'm working with it. It's a learning curve, and that's why I kind of picked up with the Magellan GPS. It's a learning curve. Do I really want to spend the good money on something that I might not even care for? I mean, to be honest with you, this GPS, as long as it works, it doesn't have to work totally all perfectly well. I mean, the last owner I heard that it turned them completely around and put them into a different state, but there was some upgrades that need to be done, firmware and everything else that I did, and I didn't do anything I had to pay for. Like it has a maps upgrade, which there's a few roads around my house that it just went nuts on because they didn't exist whenever these maps was put on this GPS. So it's kind of fun listening to it just go nuts. Oh, I guess figured I'd give you this little update, what's going on. I plan on being out riding Saturday or Sunday. It's supposed to be nice, beautiful out. Right now we are lucky if we get into the low 60s today, which is pretty nice, and I think for its weather ride, but to call for rain. And it has been raining off and on, even though we got some sunshine today. Right now, it's one of those false things. In a few minutes, it might be raining. I've seen it storm, turn green, storm. It's just, I'd rather just not be out in it right now. I'm kind of licking some wounds as it is, and MT8 knows some about that before I left. But yeah, hope everybody had a great time at the meetups. I enjoyed myself, and for those that didn't get to the meetup, I hope I get to see these guys in the future. I won't be traveling as far as a lot of people do for the meetups, but I will go as far as my limitations will take me. This is MuzzleMike. I hope you guys have a great day. Hope to see you next time.